Hello, YouTube viewers. Cynthia the Michael bring you my 139th podcast, brought to you by Studio Production. And like always, this in this podcast, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Now, let's get into this podcast. Bartolomeo, the 10th member of the Straw Hats, the Straw Hat crew. Now, in my last podcast, I explained who was going to be the 10th member of the Straw Hats, or maybe it's going to be the 10th member of the Straw Hat crew. In that podcast, I say the most obvious choice, who's going to be the 10th member of the Straw Hat crew. It's going to be Bartolomeo. The reasons why I chose that I think Bartolomeo will be the member of the store hat because based on these reasons, so based on these two reasons and two other reasons I didn't mention in that podcast. Now, the reasons I mentioned in that podcast because eventually, Luffy in the Straw Hat Pirates are eventually going to draw it, are going to eventually come across, it's going to come across, it's going to probably eventually fight back with his pirates eventually. And also what role that kid member will play on board the ship, on board the ship, which role they're going to play on the ship. Now, the things I didn't mention in that podcast, and how loyal that person is, and how his backstory turns out, how his backstory turns out, and his sense of humor, and his sense of seriousness. Now, what we see now. Let's start off with my first reading. Like I said, eventually, Luffy's gonna do that. Luffy and the Straw Hats are eventually gonna fight back there in his pirate gang. So basically, it makes sense for the 10th member of the Straw Hat crew to be a male because Blackbeard has two female on his crew, so it makes sense for the Blackbeard pirate to be had the same number of crewmen and the same number same gender the same ratio and the same number of gender male and female on their crew. So basically it makes sense for the 10th man of being a male. Now, my second reason is what role would they play aboard the ship? Now, each Now each store had to do do has a specific role, has a specific duty aboard the Sunny, So basically, like for example, Luffy is the captain. He's in charge. Solo is second in command. It's Luffy's missing or something. Solo will have to take charge. Sanji is the cook. It's second in command. It's Solo and Luffy are mission. Sanji will take charge. Usopp is the government / mentor. So Usopp always inventing new types of weapons to use in combat and also he's one hell of a shot when it comes to a slingshot and the cannons for the Sunny. Now Frankie is the shipwright / mentor just like Uso. Now Frankie maintains the Sunny's maintenance. As Sunny gets damaged, Frankie fixes it right out. Also, Frankie always make new weapons. Always coming up with new weapons that the crew can use in battle. That can help the crew win battles like a giant freaking robot. Chopper is the doctor. Chopper is one of the crewmen gets hurt or sick. Chopper will fix you right up. Nami's the navigator / spy. Nami helps keep the Sunny and the Straw Hat Crew on the right track. Also gathers information. Information. Robin is the researcher, so it's something that looking at us don't know about. Robin will do some extensive research and do some research and get them the whole information about what they don't know about a certain about a certain something or somebody or etc. Now we get on to Book. Book is the musician. So basically, Book is the main entertainer for the whole Straw Hat Crew. So basically, his job is to maintain shit the wild by entertaining the whole crew by music. So basically, Bartolomeo will be Luffy's / apprentice / ship guard. So basically, he will have a double duty. Now, for watching watching flashbacks about Goldwater, at the life of Goldwater. Goldwater had two apprentices, being Bucky and Shanks. So it makes sense for Bartolomeo to be Luffy's apprentice, because look, Bartolomeo is a big fan of Luffy. It's a big fan of Luffy. It's a big fan of Luffy. Ever since 2 years ago, when Bucky's College tried to kill Luffy at the same gallows place that Goldwater was executed at, was executed at. But Bartolomeo was there when Monkey tried to execute Luffy, and Luffy just smile like this is not a big deal, like him being executed by Bucky wasn't a big deal, and Bartolomeo ever since then admired Luffy for smiling in the face of death. As for my other reason is Bartolomeo's backstory. Now, recently right now I'm 15 episodes behind the current at the current One Piece story arc. So basically, what I watched so far we don't know much about Bartholomew's backstory as of yet. So basically, I can't wait to see more about Bartholomew's backstory. Cause let's just face it, each of the Straw Hat Pirates each of the Straw Hat Pirate members have either had the worst side and the most fucked up backstories I've ever seen in anime. Everybody either has a real fucked up backstory, or a sad backstory, or a funny backstory. I think the most fucked up backstory I ever heard of the Straw Hat members gotta be between Frankie and Brooke. I think the saddest backstory is between Robin, Nami, and Chopper. I think the most funniest backstory I've seen is between Solo and Luffy. And as for the most current backstory, I think Sanji has the most comic backstory out of the whole had the most average backstory out of the Straw Hat Pirates. As for my other reason is as for how the funny moments, the funny part is the seriousness of the team member and the funny. and the funny part of the 10th member of the Straw Hat, who will be the Straw Hat member now. Now, Bartolomeo is well-rounded. It's a well-rounded guy. He has a sense of humor. He has a sense of humor. He can take a joke, but when it comes to a fight, he's all business. Now, that's how it is with Straw Hat crew. What each member of the Straw Hat crew, yes, they do joke around. They do joke around. You know, they do joke around with each other. But when it comes down to business, they all very. And they all about the serious business. They get to it like they know when it's time to be silly and when time is to be serious. As for loyalty, Bartolomeo is very loyal to Luffy. So basically, he's so loyal to Luffy, he's practically in love with Luffy. I'm not saying Bartolomeo is gay or anything, he's very, he's loyal to his loyalty to Luffy, actually is so deep. He will probably wanting to die for Luffy, put his life on the line for Luffy. So basically, that's what each of the Straw Hat crew members has a very loyal to Luffy in their own special way. Yes, some maybe disloyal to Luffy, but for obvious reasons. But at the end of the day, past all that, they are still loyal. They do respect Luffy as their captain. Now this is the reason why Bartolomeo is the 10th member of the Straw Hat crew. It's going to be the 10th member of the Straw Hat Pirates. Because of the reasons that I just stated. He's loyal to Luffy. He will play a major role on board the ship. He might have a good backstory. He might have a good backstory, and he will be extremely helpful against once they do meet up with Blackbeard and his pirates and duke it out, and also he works at Luffy, and he has also he has an awesome power. So it makes sense for Bartolomeo to be the 10th member of the Straw Hat Pirates. Now, as for Jinbei, well, I think Jinbei will be the 11th member of the Straw Hat Pirates, but that all depends on what if we get very detailed on Dr. Q's on or our crew on the sorry, give me a minute. That one. Jinbei, I think Jinbei will be the 11th member of the Straw Hat crew. Technically, everybody counts Dr. Q's horse Strong as the 11th member of the Black Hair Powers. Some do not count strong as a member of the Blackbeard Party, cause we don't know any details about Strong at all. So if we meet it with Blackbeard again, and get some more details about Strong, if he has some pop, if Strong has powers or something like that, it has some special ability. It has a special ability that allows him to fight by himself. I would say I will count Strong as an official 11 member of the Blackbeard Pirates, and it will make sense for Jinbei to be the 11th member of the Straw Hat Pirates. I know in the beginning that Luffy said he wanted a 10-member crew. He wanted 10 members on his crew, so basically, it counted himself. So basically, its story happens. It's Dr. Q's horse. So horse story has some special abilities. Has some special powers. Luffy might have to reconsider Jinbei to be a 12th member, the 11th member of the real part of the Straw Hat Pirates. But it all depends if we see Blackbeard in the next story arc, in the next couple of story arcs, or in the next story, or after that story arc. It all depends on Strong, if Strong has any power by himself. If he doesn't have any powers by himself that he can access by Dr. Q, well, I consider Jinbei to be an extra member of the Straw Hat Pirates. Like, he could be an extra member, of the Straw Hat Pirates instead. So basically, because, Jinbei, even when Strong doesn't have any power, if he doesn't have any power, I think Luffy will ask Jinbei to join his crew anyway, so it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation either way. Jinbei, Luffy still offered Jinbei an invitation to join his crew, and Jinbei said, like I had some shit to do, but once you meet up in the new world, I'm we'll talk about it, and see how it goes. So basically, I hope that Jinbei, that after the story is over, that they do meet up with Jinbei, and Jinbei decides to join the crew and all. That way there'll be be like somebody that Chopper can, can relate to, Chopper being the only animal, being the only well, being a half reindeer. Well, technically Chopper is not a human, but he ate the human food. But technically he's he is considered half human. But anyway, so just just for Chopper to have somebody to relate to. So anyway, this is the reason why Jim why Bartolomeo is going to be the 10th member of the Straw Hat Pirate. So anyway, I'd like to know what you guys think about it. Like always, this is Cynthia Michael signing off. One.